Hi, this is Bill from Finest Travel Agency. Today I want to talk to you a little bit about a site visit that I did at the Iberostar Paraiso complex in the Riviera Maya section of Cancun. The Playa Paraiso complex is made up of 5 different Iberostar hotels. The Iberostar Grand Paraiso, the Iberostar Selection Paraiso Maya, the Iberostar Selection Paraiso Lindo, the Iberostar Paraiso Del Mar, and the Iberostar Paraiso Beach. We began our visit at the Iberostar Selection Paraiso Maya. As was with all the hotels I visited, COVID protocols are strictly in place. Temperature checks were taken as soon as you entered the property. There was a place to sanitize and wipe down your shoes, hand washing stations, masks required in indoor areas, and the entire staff was masked and basically constantly cleaning all high-touch surfaces and sanitizing. As you can see from the video I took, the lobby area of the Paraiso Maya is very much themed in a Mayan decor, as you would expect. It was large, it was open, very luxurious feeling. Beautiful large tables, huge statues, really set the tone for the theme that would be throughout the entire complex, but at the Paraiso Maya in particular. A short walk from the lobby area leads you to an atrium that has a feeling of a Mayan pyramid. There are tables in the center where you can eat food from the various restaurants and cafes in the area. There's a cigar bar located there, shops on the outside, a bar on the inside. Very open and very relaxing area with the theme that continues throughout, which is a really nice Mayan throwback theme. Although we were only able to eat in the Mexican buffet restaurant, which I'll show you later, we did get to tour several of the restaurants at the Paraiso Maya selection. The Japanese steakhouse, there was a French restaurant, and an Italian restaurant also that we went through. As you can see from the pictures, it's really an exciting theme, very well decorated, to take you back to either a geisha house in Japan, a turn of the century French restaurant, and then also the Italian had a replica of the Mona Lisa and a gondola actually outside in a little waterfall area, which was really nice. The French restaurant was under renovation. It looked like they are taking the opportunity through COVID with lower capacities and less people there to do some renovating to really build things up and refresh things. As this complex contains 5 different properties, there was a lot of walking between one section and the other. Sometimes a little confusing, but thankfully we had a guide along with us to show us from one property to the next. You may want to have a map for getting around until you get your bearings from making it from one property to the next. This was a walkthrough I did of a room at the Selection Paraiso Maya. I apologize for the other people in the video, but as this was part of a tour and inspection, we had to kind of keep things moving along and weren't able to go in individually and get specific photos for each one of us or videos for each one of us. Next up on our visit was the Iberostar Grand Paraiso. For those of you that don't understand, there are several levels of Iberostar hotels. The Iberostar Grand being their premier or their premium brand, their best, the most luxurious. The Selection being a one step slightly below the Grand level, and then there's the regular Iberostar labeled hotels, which while still 5-star hotels, do lack some of the amenities and some of the luxury that you may have in the Grand or Selection level. And here we have a walkthrough of a room example of the Iberostar Grand Paraiso. Yep. I especially like the swinging love seat type of chair that was on the balcony, and then also the other love seat across from it, which were very, very comfortable. I actually sat down for a couple of seconds in both of them and enjoyed it. In the common area between the Linda and the Maya areas of the resort complex was a pool area. They had some shops there. There was a wave pool with some waterfalls. They were also building a water park with a lazy river. We weren't able to see all of that because it wasn't quite done yet, but it looks like a lot of fun. The water park, however, is only for use of guests staying at the Linda, the Maya, or the Grand resorts. People staying at the beach or the Del Mar resorts are not able to access that at this time. Next up, we visited the Iberostar Selection Paraiso Lindo section of the property. Here we have an example of one of the rooms with another walkthrough, and again, apologies for everybody that's in the shot. For those who may have mobility issues, it's important to note that the Paraiso Playa Lindo does not have elevators. So again, it's a good idea to work with a travel agent. If you work with me, if you have accessibility issues, I can make sure we put you at the right hotel that's accessible. Contact the hotel directly and make sure that if you do stay there, that you're on a first floor and in an area that's accessible to you. As with all the hotels I've been to in the Riviera Maya area, wildlife abounds. They're part of the daily life as you're walking through, and it's very interesting. Kids, in particular, really enjoy it. We did visit the beach the day I was there, but there was a hurricane brewing off the coast, so it was pretty windy. But as you can see, people didn't stop people from using the beach bar and using the pools and the bar area and things of that nature. But the water was very blue, and the sand was really nice. For lunch, we ate at the Mexican buffet area. And I have to tell you, of all the food that I had the week I was there, I enjoyed that the most. The tortillas were fresh, the food was fresh, was delicious. Plenty of options, plenty of appetizers, and the dessert table was a little bit to die for. The complex is so large it actually has a shopping center located a short walk from the hotel complex itself. They also have a golf complex there as well, a golf course, for those that are interested. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get photos of those. I'd like to thank everybody for taking the time to watch this video. I found my visit to the Paraiso complex very educational. It really helped me understand the difference between the different levels of Iberostar resorts so that I can help you pick the proper place for your budget and your needs. Again, this is Bill from Finest Travel Agency. If you like this video, please like it, click the subscribe button. I'm going to be doing more videos. Next week, I'll be visiting Secrets Divine and Hard Rock in Cancun. December, I'll also be visiting the Riu Antilles Aruba, so I plan on doing videos on those as well. If I can help you in any way with your travel, please reach out to me. It's Finest Travel Agency on Facebook. I also have a webpage, www.finesttravelagency.com, or reach out to me by email, bill@finesttravelagency.com. Again, thank you and safe travels.